Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. Today we're going to be discussing BTC, Ethereum, Injective, Solana, Cardano. Okay, that was a lot. The market's looking a little bit better than it has been over the past couple of days. Nothing's for sure that we're going back bullish, but it looks like we are shoring up the lows and attempting to come out of the bottom of some of these things. It's always an endeavor that can fail. Always keep that in mind. It's always an endeavor that can fail, but if we can start getting above some of these horizontal lines, that'll be pretty good. BTC late 2 days ago dropping down. Early yesterday, we saw the chart basically here, right? You saw the chart basically here, kind of coming up to a bit of a flag situation, but we're stalling where we broke down prior, so that's not a good sign. Since then, we've been able to overcome that level, put in some higher lows, and kind of start squeezing up a little bit. Good volume bar right there on a nice accumulation candle, so things are looking a little bit better. I don't have a well, I do have an alert 43,219 right there. And so I'm thinking the market's looking a little bit better. We're starting to shape up. Let's take a look at some other ones that are looking pretty good too. Ethereum shaping up a little bit, kind of a double bottom signature here, and popping up a little bit, going sideways. Volume's at a good place for a lot of these as well. I think that's another thing, is that our volume is getting more normalized instead of this crazy high volume. Now we're calmer, more normal volume at a higher level, which is good. That means we're able to sustain these price levels. We're not just getting sold back into. They're willing to hold these positions. And then, when volume calms back down, they want to get back in again once they realize that no one's selling these positions either. It's not just them. So I think that's what's going on here. But Ethereum has been a tough cookie to crack. It's been in an uptrend, but it really only moves up a number of times. This last time it was up 4 days. Time here is up like 7 days. Here it was up 1 day, maybe 3 or 5, depending on how you want to count that, and then 1 or 2 down here. But you're holding for a vast majority of the time, and I can't imagine this is going to be any different. So if you do want to buy an Ethereum, stops could be under here, like the 22,448, give or take, and then you just kind of have to let it go. But things can take some time, especially with Ethereum. Injective today, I'm really impressed with this chart on the daily. Let's get rid of the trend lines. This is just a good looking chart. I've got 3 moving averages. The blue is the 10, the yellow or orange is the 21, the 50s in purple, and this is the 200-day. Look at how nicely they're just meandering. Just get rid of the chart, which I don't really do very often, and I can't do easily here anymore apparently. But if you get rid of the chart, they're just meandering up, and then they extend away from one another. I really would like to get rid of that chart. They extend away from one another, and then they end up breaking out of each other. Well, anyway, hard to see there, but so you got the 21 day and the 10-day here intermixing, and the 10-day and the 21-day, those are good at your very short-term trends. When they start getting broken like this, you hope you're in consolidations, then you hope the 50-day holds. Okay, now that's not a universal strategy. Some things don't respect the 50-day, but most things do. Okay, so keep that in mind. And then we're doing that here again. So I think we're in a place where we're just waiting for this thing to break out. I've gotten an alert of 44,962. And the last time this thing had a big breakout was at basically $19, $20, and we went up to 44. So that was a 100% move. So we maybe could get another 100% rally out of this up to like 88, $90 for Injective. We're not at a buy point yet, but I do want to get ready for this move because it's looking really good. Solana up here doing better. Our bona fide leader is playing with its trend line at the moment, which has been adjusted already, so it's not really a huge issue. When this finally does have a breakup, we'll adjust this trend line again. I got a 101.70 alert on Solana in case this tries to get going. This is doing pretty good, but it's still in this choppy area down here that we've been dealing with for the past week or so, and we need to get out of this. This 101.70 is the first attempt to get out of that. Nice declining trend line setup here. This one also, if I get rid of the trend lines here, coming up to the 50-day. So this 50-day is going to be support right now for a lot of tokens, so keep that in mind. If you get some things that are like, I think DOTs start as a DOT. Nah, not really. A little bit, but starting to bounce off the 50-day here a little bit. Already got to it down here. So that's not so good. It already got down to it. Can't remember which coin off the top of my head. Maybe it's AVAX. That was not. It's not that one either. I'm thinking of something I can't pick out right now. But Solana well above the 50-day, and that's a good thing. So above those moving averages, is very comforting for a lot of traders in reality, myself included. All right, and the last one we have is Cardano. So Cardano looking pretty good here. We have what's a larger cup forming here, if you can't see it. A large cup at this level, our 6206 level, that could start to do some real good here. So there's your uptrend, there's your cup. This is an actual chart pattern. It's not going to be a huge chart pattern. It's going to be a good medium sized one though, and it could lead to higher prices in this name that has decided to join the bulls. On the big run up since it broke the 39.91. So the story of the day is we're trying to break out of, or solidify, not really break out of, but form the bottom and move up out of the bottom of these bigger bases that we've been forming the past several weeks. And that's a good thing. So if we're trying to get out of the bottom, this could be an area for some low buys. But I would definitely start smaller though, because we could have another leg down or a shakeout that could take out positions. So always want to take an approach where you consider where your risk is first. And our risk down here is relatively low on a lot of things. Injective's a little bit higher already. Ethereum is in a good spot. BTC is in a good spot. So you got to pick your poison. Solana's in a pretty decent spot. Yeah, but that's it. I think we're forming the right side of these bases. We'll probably get moving in sometime in the next month. Hopefully less than that. Hopefully less than 3 weeks is what I'm hoping here, and then we'll start to move up. So things are looking better, definitely better than the past week, and hopefully they'll look even better tomorrow. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys, on Altcoin Buzz Trading. Have a great day.